My name's Kyle. I work for GTE Apprenticeships Traineeships. My role there is Field Operations Manager, and our job essentially is to employ and support apprentices and trainees. In early 2022, I was happily married and we had my son on the way. He was born at the end of January in 2022, and my wife at the time was suffering from postnatal depression throughout the year. It was a very tough time for both of us. Unfortunately, it did lead to her coming to the realisation she wasn't happy in our marriage. So we made the mutual decision to separate. It was very hard at the time, but we thought it was what was best for both us and our son. The adjustment to becoming a single parent was quite hard for me. So when I had my son, I was struggling. I wasn't sleeping, trying to look after, a 10-month-old baby by myself. But then when I didn't have my son, I felt very alone, and was left with my thoughts a lot, which did lead to a lot of insecurities coming out. I found myself almost ashamed of my feelings and never told them the truth. I didn't actually tell them how I was struggling. So when they asked how I was going, I said, yeah, I was doing great. I was adjusting fine, but behind the scenes, I wasn't. So I felt very alone with my thoughts. And it even got to the point where I started to see a counsellor, and I was lying to her. She would ask me if I had suicidal thoughts, and I'd tell her no, because I just didn't want to have to confront that. Started having those spiraling thoughts again. And at one point, I don't know, something just snapped in my head. I think what happened was I got a message on my phone. So I pulled my phone out and a picture of my son was my wallpaper. And it was just this big smiling baby face looking at me, and sort of just clicked in my head, hang on, what am I doing? And that afternoon is when I told my parents everything about what was actually going on. From then on, that's when I started being honest with my counsellor, being honest with my friends and my family, and just utilising the support that I had around, and eventually started feeling a lot better. It was like a big weight off my chest, and seeing how emotional they got when I told them, and how hard it was for my mum to see her son struggling, made me understand that, I'm not just affecting myself. My life affects other people, and I make a difference in their life. All of a sudden, it felt like a burden is, just a point of discussion, and hearing everyone's different ideas or different aspects of your thoughts and points of view really sort of helps you understand how you're feeling and why you're feeling that way, and helps you work through it as well. See, those experiences sort of helped shape me to be the person I am today and the leader I am today. So the impact that both the Connector and Assist training has had on myself and my colleagues at GTE is that we know how to approach the subject in the right way. We know what questions to ask, but also what signs to look out for. So it's gotten rid of the bad stigma around suicide. It's helped us understand it's a normal feeling, and it's okay to feel that way, and the right way to support someone who's going through that. Best advice I can give is just to open up. It's not easy, it's hard to admit that you're struggling, and the reality is that you would be missed. Seeing something as simple as just your son on your screensaver on your phone can be a really good reminder of that. And although life doesn't feel great in the moment, there's so much that you would leave behind.